Another way to be kind is to share with others. Let's read a book about being kind. It's called The Berenstain Bears Kindness Counts. In it, Brother Bear shares his toy airplane with a younger cub.
The Berenstain Bears Kindness Counts by Jan and Mike Berenstain. Brother Bear was a bear of many interests. He enjoys sports such as baseball, soccer, football, and basketball. He liked to draw and paint, and he was interested in science. He had hobbies like collecting stamps and baseball cards, and he enjoyed fishing and playing video games. But the thing he enjoyed most was building model airplanes. He started building models to Papa when he was very young. At first, they made simple plastic models, but soon they were creating flying models out of lightweight wood and paper. Before long, Brother could build models all by himself. He kept building bigger and better models that could fly longer, farther, and higher. Trips to the park with Sister Bear. He always took along his latest model to flight trials. It's a thrill to ride this propeller for the first time. Let it go and watch it flying across the park. One Saturday afternoon, Brother tried out his latest creation, a big model plane painted bright red called the Mediator. He set it down on the grass and round the propeller. Sister joined some of her friends nearby. One of them was minding her younger brother Billy. He was playing with a small model plane like the ones Brother had when he was little. Billy saw Brother's big new plane. He came over to take a look. "Wow," he said. "It's beautiful." "Thanks, just called the Mediator. I built her myself," Brother said proudly. "Wow," said Billy. "I wish I could build a plane like that." Brother finished winding the propeller and picked up the Mediator. "Can I help you fly it?" asked Billy. Brother was proud of his models and careful with them too. They took a long time to build and were easy to break. If you didn't launch them just right, they could make a nosedive and crash. "Well," said Brother, "I don't know." But he remembered how Papa always let him help out when they were building and flying model planes. That's how he learned, by helping Papa. "Well," said Brother, "okay, you can help me hold it." "Oh boy, thanks," said Billy. Brother knelt down and let Billy hold the model with him. "Now remember," said Brother, "don't throw it. Let it fly out of your hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, fly!" They both let it go, and the big red Mediator lifted up and away, its propeller whirling. "Yippee!" yelled Billy. "Look at it fly!" But Brother was worried. The Mediator was climbing up too steeply. As they watched, the Mediator rose high above the park. It seemed to pause in midair. Its nose suddenly dropped down, and it went into a dive. The Mediator hit the ground with a nasty crunch. Brother and Billy ran to the wrecked model. Brother sadly picked it up and looked at the damage. Billy's big sister and the others noticed the excitement and came over. "Oh no," said Billy. "Is it my fault? Did I do something wrong? Did I throw it instead of letting it fly like you said?" Brother shook his head. "Of course not," he said. "You did fine. This is my fault. I didn't get the balance right. It's tall heavy. That's why I went up too steep, paused, and dove down. It's called stalling." "Are you going to fix it?" asked Billy. "Sure," laughed Brother. "Build them, fly them, crash them, fix them. That's my motto." "Can I help you?" wondered Billy. "Now, Billy," said his big sister, "you're too young to help." But Brother remembered how Papa always used to let him help. That's how he learned about model airplanes. "That's okay," Brother told Billy's big sister. "I don't mind. I could use a little help." So Billy came along to the bear's treehouse. Mama and Papa were so pleased that Brother was being so kind to young Billy. "It's just as the good book says," Mama said. "Blessings are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." "Yes," agreed Papa. "And it also says in the Bible that a kind person benefits himself." "What does that mean?" wondered Brother. "It means that no act of kindness is wasted, said Papa. Any kindness you do will always come back to you. Every afternoon that week, Billy helped Brother work on the plane. He didn't know much, but he learned a lot, and he had lots of fun. Brother had fun too. He enjoyed teaching, and he liked having helpers who looked up to him. Saturday, the Mediator was ready for another flight. Brother and Billy took it down to the park. Everyone came along to watch. They rounded the Mediator's propeller, held it up, and let it fly. It lifted away and rose in a long, even curve. This looks like a good flight, said Brother. The Mediator flew on and on across the field. Slowly it came down, landing clear on the other side of the park in a 3-point landing. Brother and Billy ran over. It was in perfect shape. Hooray! Yelled Billy, jumping up and down. Brother began to wind up the propeller for another try, but he noticed a group of older cubs coming into the park. They carried a lot of interesting equipment and wore jackets that said Bear Country Rocket Club. Brother went over and watched. They were setting up a model rocket. They were going to fire it off and let it come down by a parachute. Brother was excited. Excuse me, he said to the cub in charge. Do you think I could help you launch the rocket? The cub shook his head. Sorry, he said. You're too young. Too dangerous. Brother walked away sadly, but he noticed that Billy was staying behind. He was talking to the older cub in charge. The older cub called Brother back. My cousin Billy tells me you let him help with your model rocket, said the older cub. Brother just nodded. The older cub smiled. That was cool. You seem to know a lot about flying and models. I guess you can help out. So the Rocket Club let Brother hold things up for them, carry things for them, and squirt a little glue here and there. He learned a lot, and he was happy. When it was time to fire off the rocket, they even let Brother push the button. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire! Said the cub in charge, and Brother pushed the button. There was a loud whoosh. The rocket shot up, leaving a trail of smoke. High above the park, a yellow parachute popped open, and the rocket drifted back to Earth. They ran over to it. It was all twisted and scorched. Are you gonna fix it? Asked Brother. Sure, laughed the older cub. Build them, fly them, crash them, fix them. That's a model. Can I help you? Asked Brother. The older cub thought it over. Sure, he said, slapping Brother on the back. Why not? So, because Brother Bear had shown a little kindness to someone younger than himself, he became the youngest member ever of the Bear Country Rocket Club, and was he ever proud. Brother Bear was kind to the younger cub, and in return, the older cubs were kind to him. Have you ever done something kind for someone else, or had something kind done for you?